What the guys are doing is just trying to catch the hens gently, calmly, and firmly by hand, one at a time. Good job. Good job. And then they put them into one of the crates. And so we happen to have these crates because of our meat bird operation, really. But they're really handy anytime we even just need to move egg production birds on farm. So when we get down to this point, there was actually like 35 birds in this pen, and now the guys have got it down to the point of like less than 10 probably. And when you get down to this point, it's a little bit harder to get them. Drew is probably, I'd say he's probably our top hand on getting them. So Owen's helping run the lid there. There's several down there, but I'm sure they're hard to reach. Oh, and there's another egg back in the corner. The guys told me there's several eggs. She might be coming out soon. Good job, Drew. You just kind of stick with it. Kind of stick with it. And you get them. Oh. So I don't know. Do y'all know how many you put in each crate, Owen?
About 10.
Okay. So with these egg production breeds, you can fit several chickens into each crate. With our meat production birds, we typically can only get 8 finished meat production birds. So what they were doing there was trying to be gentle of her wings. We don't want to hurt the wings. We don't want to pull feathers out. In the case of the egg birds, you know, they're not used to being picked up and handled. So, oh, Drew, yeah, you can just get that out. You could actually unplug it if you want to, and then hang it up out of your way. And I lost my train of thought before that. Oh, I was talking about how many we fit in there. So with the meat birds, we can only fit about 8 of the finished meat birds per crate. And the guys said they're fitting about 10. There we go. And then we've got we've got about 6 back in this corner. I don't know if we can utilize these crates in a way to help you back here. When we get the meat birds, oh, that one walked right up beside Drew. When we load up meat birds, we could be loading anywhere from 100 to 400 at a time. You need help with these last 6? There we go. Are they all going to fit in that crate, guys? Oh, so there's always, just keep the rest of them in there. There's always one that got away. So one actually got out the lid, I think. But we also find that with the meat birds is kind of what I was trying to start mentioning. The fewer birds you have in the pen, the harder they become to get a hold of. One of the things that's different with the meat birds than it is with the egg birds is a lot of times the meat birds might beat their wings when we try to pick them up. And that's why the guys, when they pick them up like that, they hold the wings in close to the bird's sides, because we don't want them beating their wings around, flapping their wings. Because especially, here, Drew. Oh! Okay, she's right here, Drew. Can you get a hold of her? That was so close up we couldn't see it. But with the meat birds, we don't want them beating their wings, because a meat bird will actually bruise the meat on the chicken breast if we create a situation where they're beating their wings against the chicken breast, and we don't want that. They can also bruise the winged meat, and we don't want that either. And so, just like here, as you get fewer birds in the pen, especially with quick, agile chickens, sometimes it helps to like try to get them in a corner. And
There's two that don't.
yeah, there's two we're not moving. But this gray one, this last gray one, we'd like to get her. And Drew's got her. Good, Drew. If you need help, just let us know. Okay, so Drew got her. All right. So, we're going to pause here and take stock of if we got any hanging out under the nest boxes. I think we do have one more, actually, that we do want to.
There's one, that one laying in the
Okay.
field.
Okay, so I think that's the last one. Okay, so there was one more. So these hens will actually, I know the lighting is not good there for the camera. These hens are actually going to the newest hen house build. So Owen's showing us an example here of one of the eggs that was in the nest boxes. So this is from one of the young Rhode Island Reds. Great example of how sometimes when they first start laying eggs, the eggs are really small. In comparison to, like, these are some typical sized eggs we would get from our hens. We can see how small that is. But that'll regulate over time, and whatever hen laid that will be laying typical sized eggs in no time. So I don't know if we'll quite get to see the chickens put in here, but thought we'd come down and at least see. Okay, so we're gonna let some of the chickens loose in this new coop for them. The guys are carrying the crates down. They're going real slow and easy because it is really, really soft and soupy out there. It's been raining for days. It's gonna rain for more days.
Close the door.
And close the door up. Letting them out is a lot easier than loading them. Again, it's good practice just to one at a time, carefully, gently, firmly. Take them one at a time, hold the wings in close to the body, and set them down on the floor of wherever you're at or the ground, and let go and let them figure it out. So, fortunately, these are chickens that have been together, so they should be relatively calm about the situation. Those chicken crates really come in handy. If you have chickens at all, those crates can be a little bit of an investment, but even if you only have like 6 or 8 hens, I highly recommend, I don't know if the family would agree, but I recommend go ahead and get a good chicken transport crate, a crate made for that purpose, because you never know when you need to move them, contain them temporarily, and a crate like this just makes it so simple. So this is the turnout that group of hens is going to have. There's some more hens to put in there, but we want them to be able to be turned out. For the most part, we really only want the hens in the hen houses overnight, and other than that, we want them to be able to get outdoors.